Swatch System 51 technology platform was there to develop technologies that will be and are being used throughout the Swatch group, and that includes the Powermatic 80. In the mainstream, silicon's a good thing. The average person understands the benefit, and they recognize that they're not getting a hand-adjusted watch for $1,000 anyway. So have one that works well, or even at the higher price points. Nobody has complained yet about the Zenith El Primero having a silicon escapement pallet fork, escapement wheel, everything. I shouldn't say everything, but you know what I mean. That's a lot of the escapement made out of silicon, but that silicon is a material. The Powermatic 80 expresses a lot of machine manufacturing and design. It also expresses a lot of advanced materials, either silicon or RCAP or Nivacron. And it opens up a lot of questions about the nature of a watch and what's important about a watch. So everybody buys watches for different reasons. So how important is the movement to you? Seiko makes great pieces, but they lack a unique design language. You know what I mean? Rolex, you could look across the room and see a sub, or it's something that's pretending to be a sub, but you can look across the room and see a sub, that's a sub. You can look across the room and see an Explorer, that's an Explorer 2. You can see every single model Rolex, any one of you can identify from across a room. If people are worried more about the clasp than they are about the escapement, then everyone's got their own taste. And I'm hoping the people that watch this show are people that enjoy watches with hands and watches with mechanical movements and watches with a little bit of character and design and style. Because at the end of the day, that smartwatch is just going to be another piece of dead electronics in your drawer in a few years, where the mechanical watch you buy today, that Tissot PRX Powermatic 80, you could give it to your grandkids and they can wear it and say, they used to really use this to tell time. Would you believe that? They show up for work based on this thing, work. What the hell is that? Yeah, mechanical watches, I believe, will always have a market, because there are people who appreciate well-made things, and mechanical watches represent the best of the last generation of technology, in my humble opinion. Even a cheap mechanical watch is something different and special, because the person had a conscious decision not to wear an electronic device in a world that is awash with not only electronic devices, but the functionality to make them useful. The Internet of Things and the cloud and all of that other stuff. You can do quite a lot with a smart wearable device. And to wear a mechanical watch is a statement, as I was saying earlier. So, yes, I can do it all. Yes, I can do it all from a phone, but it's easier to do it from a watch. It's more convenient to do it from a watch in some ways. Just as I look and glance to see the time, some people can look and glance to see instant messages to keep meetings rolling and things along those lines. So, I'm not saying that I say don't wear a smartwatch. Wear a smartwatch if that's what you choose to wear. But if you choose to wear a mechanical watch, pardon me, if you choose to wear a mechanical watch, wear something that's worth it. And if it's cheap, get it because it's inexpensive, not because because it's cost effective. Like a Vostok Amphibia is a cheap watch, but it's not a cheap watch. A Vostok Amphibia is well worth the money that you pay for it, and you can get one for under $100, and it will last you forever. And it's a mechanical watch that can be serviced, and it is a mechanical watch that has a personality and a flair, and it has a history. The whole company has a history. But yeah, when it comes to watches and watchmaking, it really is a taste thing. It's all up to you, what you really want, what you want to have on your wrist. You're the one who's going to be looking at it.